Alright, so what up, you sick, twisted motherflowers? Sometimes a woman's slap can very strongly sting. Give me 1 second here. Where was I? Yeah, sometimes a woman's slap can make you feel some kind of way. And yeah, how about that slap today from Becky fucking Lynch? Which, I'm going to be honest with you guys. What up, though? What up? I thought SmackDown tonight, overall compared to Raw, was a better show. Don't get me the fuck wrong. But there's still some things on the show that I'm like, whatever. To be honest with you. I could tell you honestly, just watch the Becky segment with Triple H, and then after that, turn it off. That's just me, of course. But nonetheless, though, if you want me to be keeping 100 with you, this was probably the better show than Monday Night Raw. And I don't want to come off like one of the SmackDown diehard from like 2016 that were saying, "Oh yeah, man, SmackDown, the A show, man. The fuck you talking about, motherflower?" But you kind of get the idea. And to answer your question, in Team Skyway, yes, actually, I do have Fruit Punch Gatorade today. I actually do. Yeah, Fruit Punch Gatorade. God damn it. But anywho, guys, this is your SmackDown Live review for February the 5th, 2019. Thank you all for tuning in back into the channel. If you're new to this channel, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button down below. Also, while you're at it, give this stream/video a big old thumbs up. You see this, motherflower? You see this shit right here? Give it a big old thumbs up. I'm like fucking Fonzie from Happy Days. Hey. Got 2 thumbs up in the bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's how she likes it. A lot of times, these ladies, they want 2 thumbs up in there, not just 1. They want 2 thumbs up in there. I'm just saying, all right? And also, while you're at it, you know, follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I tweet throughout all these shows, Raw, SmackDown Live, and all the fun stuff out there. But that's the way to get to me, through social media. If you want to support the show another way, is through Streamlabs. Leave a donation, and you'll get your message read through the show. And also a funny GIF. Like, literally, if you've seen Joe Cronin streams, if you've seen Connor, aka OK Faith streams, you kind of get what I'm talking about, all right? In a funny way and all that shit. So that's, again, a way to support the show if you'd like. But anywho, SmackDown Live tonight. I gotta say, overall, I think it was live from Seattle. Yeah, it was live from Seattle. And again, I thought compared to Raw, it was the better show. But then again, you know, more than anything, it was basically about the slap, and I guess them hyping up the men's chamber match, in my honest opinion. But that's my thoughts. As always, I want it from you guys in the comment threads below. Give me your thoughts on SmackDown Live, if you actually did enjoy the show or not. Or if not, let me know on Twitter at HeelSteven. Just in case you guys don't know, I said it yesterday during the Raw review, which, by the way, is already up also in the archive of this channel. I will be attending House of Glory this coming Saturday. Is Capture the Glory, I believe that's the name of the show. I will be going there. And Team Skyway, thank you for subscribing to the channel, buddy. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. You are awesome, bruh. You are an awesome motherflower. Just say that right now. Thank you, as always. Yeah, man, you guys are fucking awesome for subbing to the channel. First time that actually worked. You know, I'm gonna put these on for me now. I'm gonna put these on. But other than that, guys, you know, that was SmackDown. So the show kicked off with, I guess it was Charlotte Flair, right? It was Charlotte Flair. She walked down to the ring, and they played the video from the beatdown that Becky gave Stephanie McMahon from last night on Monday Night Raw. And Charlotte said that she's healthy, right? She's healthy, and she would love to face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, right? Because again, she's 100%. And why not, you know, seize the opportunity? Oh my God. Here's Becky Lynch, right? Who's suspended, who also is injured, by the way. And here's Charlotte, who's at 100%. And you know, again, all this shit from fans saying, oh my God, we don't want to see Charlotte Flair in the main event of WrestleMania. We don't want it to be a triple threat. So Charlotte, of course, going to troll her way into this shit, which she did. Right? And she's showing away, talking about how she's healthy and she would love to face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. And she even pointed to the WrestleMania sign, right? And out came Becky Lynch through the fucking crowd. through the crowd, and people were going crazy. It's funny because Charlotte's like, it's one thing you took my dad's phrase, but now you're stealing Roman Reigns' entrance because, again, Becky came through the crowd, which I thought, again, was kind of funny, but hey, it is what it is. But she's limping, right? She's limping her way. And I know Connor, Fabe said it on his review, which is funny as hell, too. It's like, yo, the security guards in Seattle had to be so terrible. Like, yo, how the fuck do you not stop a bitch who's fucking limping? I'm just saying. It's true. How the fuck can you not stop a woman that's fucking limping, right? Apparently, Charlotte called her a fan who probably didn't buy a ticket. And Becky claiming that Charlotte's boring everybody, but she's not going to take her spot at WrestleMania. All this led to Triple H to come out and wanted Charlotte to leave. And that's enough from Charlotte. And then this caused Triple H to, I guess, tell Becky, hey, listen, you're hurt. You're injured right now. You should go see a doctor, but if you don't, you're still suspended, and that's not going to change. Go home. And this caused Becky to ask Triple H about his wife. How's Stephanie? Does she need a doctor's note as well, or is she had to get medically cleared as well to come into work and stuff like that? Basically just egging on Triple H, right? And this led Triple H saying, you know what? He's finally seasoned now. He for one moment he bought into the whole man crap. He bought into it, but now he sees it for what it is. It's a facade, right? How Becky's gonna be her own self-destruction. How a Survivor Series, when she was supposed to face Ronda Rousey, she literally did it to herself when she showed up on Raw and took out Ronda, tried to attack Ronda, and in the process she got her nose broken by Nia Jax, and then now all of a sudden, she's hurt again. He doesn't believe that she's hurt. But at the same time, again, he sees her as her own self-destruction, which I thought was funny, to be honest. I thought it was a little funny. And this, again, was just Triple H just going off on Becky. And he basically said at the end of it, you know what? At the end of the day, what's going to happen is Ronda Rousey's going to freaking expose you for the fraud that you are. And you're just afraid to show up on the big stage in front of the entire world and get beat up by Ronda Rousey. Which in reality, when you think about it, in real life, yes, Ronda Rousey in real life, I'm sorry, would fuck up Becky Lynch. In real life, give her 30 seconds, and it's a wrap. I'm sorry, it's a fucking wrap. But that being said, though, I enjoyed this segment because then Becky just slapped Triple H and everyone went crazy. Now, at the same time, I know there's a comment that they were left in Connor's SmackDown Live review about how they're making this be like this whole Steve Austin wannabe stuff. And that's kind of true, too. I wish, in a way, did they really need to have the slap? No. They didn't need to have it, but they did anyway. That being said, again, the segment for what it was is, hey, they're hyping up this thing where, hey, it's Becky versus the Machine. Even though Becky also said that she doesn't trust the doctor. She doesn't trust the medical staff, right? Even though it was Triple H, who was, again, the person that brought in the 4 Horsewomen, the whole NXT movement many years ago, right, from WWE. And it's funny, too, because you think about it, right? Didn't Triple H and Stephanie make Ronda's life a living hell on their way to WrestleMania? But at the same time, too, I'm going to say this. Yes, the segment was great. Don't get me wrong. But if I can be critical, because I feel like I can, okay? If I can be critical for a moment here, because I feel like, I feel like I can, okay? I feel like I can be critical in this shit. And I feel like people are not going to point this out. And one thing about me, for those of you that are new to this channel, I am very critical when it comes to finding detail. I pay attention to detail. Okay? And here's the thing. If Becky Lynch is suspended, which allegedly she is, or suspended, right? Why is she still showing up? Which is fine if she is or not. But why is she showing up in her merch? Basically like her ring attire, like her, out of the ring attire, basically. Her promo attire, if you will. Why is she showing up repping that merch? Which, by the way, if you want to cop some merch from the Team Up Podcast, again, head over to teespring.com/store/Team Up Podcast. We have 2 shirts up on our store right now. If you want to go cop some merch heading into WrestleMania season, we'll have some more shirts coming up. We have our homie Salrex on the job as we speak. So head over there now. Links in the description if you want to go cop some merch heading into WrestleMania season. But again, one thing is to have Becky show up, maybe not in her work gear, maybe not in her, in her t-shirt, the man. And other people are gonna say, "Oh, but Steve, she doesn't wrestle that way." Again, it's just detail. She's repping her merch. It's like when Cena years ago, when John Cena was fired in that whole thing when he was part of the Nexus, but he was a referee in the match between Wade Barrett and Randy Orton, and if Orton won, he'd be fired. If Barrett won, he would be free from the Nexus, or he would be, again, in the Nexus forever, right? And Cena was fired, but the same week or the week after, he showed up on Raw. Every single week he showed up on Raw wearing his purple shirt, the blue jeans, the fucking knee pads, the armbands and shit, which was ridiculous. Again, it's detail. It's fucking detail. If you had her show up in some blue jeans, the little knee brace, if you want to sell the knee brace, that's fine and dandy. It may be a regular plain t-shirt, like Nike or Tap Out. Hey, they love, right? They love sponsoring Tap Out, right? Again, and I know it's probably not a big deal, but again, I'm one of those people that focus a lot on detail. All right? Again, it's one thing about me. And again, it might come off a little ridiculous, but that's just my honest opinion. Hey, how you doing, Monster Factory? You guys are kicking ass in the chat. You guys are fucking awesome, by the way. Thank you guys, as always. But that was that. And again, I thought it was a good segment. But if I can be critical on something, that was it. Okay? Give me your thoughts on that. Do you guys agree with me on that? Or for you guys, it's just a minor detail, like whatever. Or, give me your thoughts on that. For now, let me know on Twitter at HeelSteven. We then get a tag team match play out. We get Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev versus Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. This match was promoted from last week. This match, for what it was, okay? It was okay. Nothing to go crazy for other than that. It's crazy to finally see Anderson and Gallows wrestle again. You literally thought these guys were not employed by the company. And I just find it, again, it's Nakamura and Rusev. They're a tag team now. You know what I find funny? They remind me of your local airport taxi cab company, the yellow cab. A Japanese driver and a Bulgarian driver, basically. Okay? That's what they remind me of, basically. Taxi here and shit. In the match, again, it was okay. I didn't go crazy for. Anderson and Gallows set up the Magic Killer on Rusev, but Nakamura made the save. Rusev hit the monster kick on Anderson for the pinfall. And it's funny because I think during the match, I think it was Nakamura who's like on the ground, whatever, and Lana tried to get him up. So that's a tag team now. I mean, let's see where this goes. I still think it's a little early to be critical on the team or not, even though it's kind of random. Because think about it, last week in the Rumble, they were going at it, and then out of nowhere, they put them together and shit. So if you ask me, I think they are the one to strip Miz and Shane from the titles. But at the same time, if you think about it too, right? If you're Nakamura, damn, talk about a downgrade. Oh, how the mighty has fallen. How the fucking mighty has fucking fallen. If you ask me. How the mighty... Here's Nakamura a year ago. At this time, on his way to WrestleMania to face AJ Styles. Everyone thought, oh, it's the dream match, right? And now he's fast forward a year later, and here he is in the kickoff show of the Royal Rumble. Loses his U.S. title 2 days later to R-Truth, who, by the way, wasn't even on TV tonight. There's your U.S. champion, motherfuckers. There's your U.S. champion on Black History Month. There you go, motherflowers. And now he's being teamed up in a random tag team because they have nothing for Rusev or Nakamura. I would not be surprised if Nakamura leaves to New Japan Pro Wrestling when his deal is up. Would not be fucking surprised. And look at Rusev. Rusev a year ago. Rusev Day, Rusev Day, Rusev Day. And now look at him. They have nothing for these guys. It's a shame. Two talented guys. And they had Rusev as a babyface, and now for no reason they turned him heel again. I'll be honest, I would much rather have Rusev as a heel than a face. That's just me, of course. But again, I leave it to you guys in the comment there to give me your thoughts on that. Do you prefer Rusev as a heel or a face? A lot of fun stuff. The Usos cut a promo on Shane McMahon and Miz ahead of their appearance next week on McMiz TV. I swear to God, somebody needs to make a McMiz TV logo from the McDonald's logo. Seriously, so if someone does that and tweets it to me, I swear to you, I will retweet it. I'll give you props, whatever. But someone needs to make that a McMiz TV logo from the McDonald's logo. I swear to God, it needs to fucking happen. But again, it's the Usos cutting the promo. Again, they're going at it against Miz and Shane at Chamber for the tag titles, talking about how they're now all of a sudden a tag team, but they've been a tag team for years, this and that. Well, again, it was okay for what it was. I look forward to see what happens next week. We then had Randy Orton versus Mustafa Ali in a one-on-one match. Again, both guys are in the Chamber. So the match for what it was a fun match. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's cool to see Mustafa Ali getting in there with guys like Orton, former champions. Again, you know, you want to build up Mustafa Ali in a way. I'm going to say this too. I think Mustafa Ali, come the Chamber, will be the Iron Man guy in the Chamber. I think he will kick off the Chamber match. And he'll probably make it to like the final 3. That's my prediction. I don't think he won't win it. And if he does, maybe the final 2 with Bryan, but we'll see how that goes. But Orton pulled Ali off the top rope because he was setting up for the 054 and hit the RKO for out of nowhere for the pinfall. Again, it's cool to see Orton hit the RKO from out of nowhere. So that was cool to see. And as Orton celebrated, Samoa Joe locked in the Coquina clutch and choked him the fuck out. And then Joe kicked Ali out of the ring, basically, which was, again, it's Samoa Joe. Again, you want to get these guys some momentum, some hype up going into the Chamber match, so why the fuck not? Then Daniel Bryan came out to the ring with Eric Rowan. They cut a promo about being the Planet's champion, right? And how he said that the people in the back don't want him as champion, and that's why he has to defend the title inside the Elimination Chamber. He talked about how, you know, his people in Seattle, you know, they get it, understand, but he's representing the entire globe. How this title that he has, right, is now what they want, because he's facing, if anyone else has the title, like Styles or Mustafa Ali or Jeff Hardy or freaking Randy or Samoa Joe, they'll put it back in leather. But at the end of the day, you know, again, I enjoy the promo for what it is. Eric Rowan spoke, which honestly, never give him a microphone. I swear to God, yo, never fucking give. I swear to God, never give Eric Rowan a fucking microphone. Never do that. No. Never again. Never fucking again. I'm just saying that right now. Never give Eric Rowan the fucking microphone. God damn, yo. I would much rather listen to Jeff Jarrett with My Baby Tonight on repeat for 10 hours than listen to Eric Rowan on the microphone. Just saying. Backstage, you see Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles going at it back and forth, how Hardy feels offended by what Bryan did to the title. And I'm pretty sure he got there from the AA meetings. I'm just saying, okay? Styles came in there. They went at it back and forth. Again, they're hyping up the Chamber match. That's the focal point of the show. They're hyping up a lot on the men's Chamber match, and then Becky slapping Triple H. So that was good for what it was. We then get Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. They went up against Carmella and Naomi, who are now, I guess, a new tag team, right? I guess they're called Glow Mellow, whatever the fuck, I don't know, but fucking Mandy Rose and Selena are now Fire and Desire, which is fine, and then the Iconic. So apparently Carmella and Naomi are officially now qualified into the Chamber match. And the thing about it, like, yo, explain to me how every team on SmackDown Live can just easily just get in there, whatever, fuck it, we'll just qualify, but yet the bitches on Monday Night Raw, and I apologize if I'm calling them bitches, because again, I don't know them like that, alright? But yet, they have to qualify for these matches. But yet, here's Carmella and Naomi. You get a pass. Iconics, you get a pass. Fire and Desire, you get a pass. It's like you're giving the women on SmackDown Live fucking food stamp cards. Seriously. It's like you're giving all these women on SmackDown Live freaking child support money from all their baby fathers and shit. While the women on Raw gotta fucking work and bust their asses and shit. And here's SmackDown Live with the women. You're getting free help from the government, bitches. Just saying. Just saying. That being said, though, I'll be keeping 100 with you. if it was up to me, if you would have put in a tag team, a random team, why not put in Kairi Sane and Leo Shirai from NXT? I mean, you're building them up as a tag team as it is, right? They don't have to win the match. Just get them in there. Hey, it's a random team, a land of opportunity, right? There you go. And the match, for what it was, I'm just going to say it sucked. The match was terrible. I did not give a fuck about this match. One thing about this match, though, that I'll say is Mandy Rose pinned Naomi after she hit the Angel's wings for the 1, 2, 3. So there you go. There we go with that. We then get Andrade and Zelina Vega to cut a promo on Rey Mysterio attacking him from last week. And I enjoyed the promo for what it was. Because, again, you're building up to this feud. It's not ending yet. And I'm pretty sure Mysterio, again, he has like a short schedule, I think. So I don't think we'll see him probably by the time we get to WrestleMania season. Now, if it was up to me, you have R-Truth lose the U.S. title to Andrade. And you start off Andrade and Rey Mysterio for the U.S. title. But we'll see how that goes. But again, I enjoyed the promo for what it was. We get the main event, Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan. The new Daniel Bryan, by the way. It was an interesting match. It was back and forth for a while. Eric Rowan was at ringside. Hardy hit the Twist of Fate into the Swanton Bomb, but Rowan made the save before Hardy could get the pinfall, earning him a disqualification. So you think about it, right? The main event from SmackDown Live and the main event from Monday Night Raw both end in disqualification, but at least one made more sense than the other. Okay? One made more sense than the fucking other. Mother flowers. After the match, Bryan locked into the bell lock on Hardy. Samoa Joe attacked Rowan and then choked out Bryan. Orton and Mustafa Ali and Styles all came out and brawled around the ring. And then Bryan stared down Styles from the top of the entrance ramp before the show went off the air. So you literally see Bryan leaving, and Kayla Braxton's backstage, right? And I'm gonna say this: Kayla Braxton looks bad as fuck. That chick is bad as fuck. She's bad as fuck, bruh. I'm telling you right now, yo. Whoever is her boyfriend, I know she's a boyfriend, right? Bruh, if you fuck that up, my G, if you fuck that up, I'm next in line, bruh. I'm next in line. If you cheat on that, my G, I hope your next relationship ends in misery and failure. I really, really hope. I hope if you cheat on Kayla Braxton, I hope the next time you come home to your new lady, I hope you see you're getting bukkakied by the Haiti kid, Doink the Clown, and all his fucking dinks. And you're just watching their suffering for what the fuck is going on right now. But that's around the point. Overall, I thought SmackDown Live was, again, the better show versus Raw. Now, again, like I said earlier, this show was more focused on the Becky Lynch slapping Triple H and them hyping up the men's chamber match. So there was that. And like I said before, again, did they really need to do the whole slapping of Triple H from Becky? No. But it's continuing the story. Well, let's see what's going to happen on Monday. Because you know what's going to happen Monday. Probably Stephanie shows up. She's probably going to be in some random slink or whatever. But we'll fucking see. If you have any questions, feel free to send them in right now. And I will answer your questions in the best of my abilities. I'm going to read some comments in the meantime. Dark Middle Skull 101. I can see the Miz and ECS could work as a good tag team partner. I can see the chemistry between the two. Yeah, basically. Again, EC3 has not gone to a brand yet, so why the hell not? Nakamura to AEW. Listen, like I said before, until these fuckers don't get a TV deal, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Give Samoa Joe the title already by Team Skyway 206. Yeah, I agree. Why the hell not? Sam Katz, Nakamura going back to NJPW. Basically, I think that's where he's going more. Steven Scott D'Angelo, I like him as both. I thank you for Rusev. Gals and Anderson are good jobber brothers. Becky needs new merchandise. I agree. Yes, she does. Team Skyway too. And then again, I think she does have it on shop. There's like a WrestleMania shirt with Becky, but it says Mania with man in it. So but Monster Factory writes here, Monster Factory Wrestling right here. Does the Vince own part of Tap Out? Not sure. No, but they do have some affiliation. So Tap Out is now like a workout gear for WWE. Becky can take the bruises. She's a tough woman. Thank you, Dark Metal Skull 101. Triple H buried Becky. I don't think he did, because the fans didn't take it in that way. But to each their own. Becky can take the beatings in the bruise. She's tough. Taking some Coors beer tonight by waiting the podcast. Oh man, I'm drinking some Gatorade right now. Mother flowers. Export rights here. SmackDown did a better job building the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Team Sky almost bought tickets for tonight. Okay, fair enough. You should have gone, bro. I mean, one thing I'll say, like, going to a wrestling show live, it's always a good feeling. Whether it's WWE, whether it's Impact, whether it's Ring of Honor, or your local indie show in your town. It's always a fun time. It's always a fucking fun time. Worst gimmick ever by Team Skyway 206. Worst gimmick ever. Mantar. Fucking Mantar. There's a lot of them. I can't really think of the top of the head right now, but there's a lot of them out there. They were like a terrible gimmick. Tatanka was another one. The Red Rooster was another one. If you will. But there you go with that. Again, guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share this video, this podcast, if you want to call it a podcast, throughout your entire social media platforms. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Where's my game? Where's the game at? Where's it at? Here it is. I'm going to try to get some FIFA 19 in before I crash tonight. So I'll be playing this later on tonight. I'm gonna watch NXT tomorrow. I am not sure yet though if the NXT review will be a live review or I might just do a recorded one. Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. With these live reviews, I don't want to overdo them. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overstay its welcome. You know, one thing me reviewing SmackDown and Raw, it's fine and dandy. I do the podcast every single Sunday now. So just keep that in mind too. All right. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. But if anything, I'll keep you guys posted about tomorrow for NXT. It should be a fun show tomorrow to see what's going to go down. But I'm going to be playing FIFA 19 just a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to have a fun time with this. But if you're new to the channel, guys, again, hit that subscribe button down below. Favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie? My favorite? Good question. Ooh, you got me there, man. You got me there. I'm going to say Gridiron Gang. Yeah, you got that was a good one. But again, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. And as always, guys, hate, comment, and subscribe. You've all been awesome today in the chat. All of you, Team Skyway 206, Dark Metal Skull, Sam Katz, Steven Scott D'Angelo, Monster Factory Wrestling. Who else was on the Export? Big Mike. You guys have been fucking awesome. Thank you guys again as always. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. And I'll see you guys the next time I come live or I do a video. Peace out, mother flowers.